It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Has a lane inside the 35. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He'll get this one to Watkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, Murray. it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. He'll make a big, and he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Has his man, it's Addison. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Smith able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, That's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Right, ready to send this one away. This is taken in at the 13. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Murray here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Dortch now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 17-7. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Man in motion out of the slot. Murray on third down. With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Hey, dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He stays up. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Getting out to his left. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. tight, ready to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray searches from the pocket, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing deep down the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10, Murray. Look, this time they're going to get there and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Jones reels it in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to the air, McCarthy. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Right, ready to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Byron Murphy picks it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has his man. It's Addison. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Right, ready to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Putting the tight end in motion. Murray here on first down. He puts some power on a deep one. Full extension, and he brings it in. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Still going inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They send a man in motion. On second and 10, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Kyler looking to throw. He's on the move.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
From the 18 on second down. He brings it in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got him. That's Addison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's Morrow, the catch out left. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Flush out now to his left. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
McCarthy trying again on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. Second down coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals bring it back to even. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
1st and 10, Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Man in motion here. Back to the air, Murray gets this one to Harrison. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. Runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's back to throw. Able to find Jones. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Cardinals holding a 4-point lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals now lead by 10. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for 2. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This taken from the 12. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run now on second down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Setting up to pass. Has the connection to Jones. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for 2. They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Right, ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And there was no easing up.